For context, I had to do a science project for school, and because of that, I had to be a little bit sappy and add more evidence than I should. So I'm gonna do more videos like this on other topics. It's just gonna be better topics and more funnies. So that's why this has information. Okay, thanks. Bye. Way out in South China, there is a species of tiger called the South China tiger. The South China tiger, as of the 90s, having around 30 to 80 individuals still alive. The species is still alive today, but their numbers have not been censused yet. In the South China ecosystem, South Chinese tigers act as the apex predator of a long list of food chains within the South Chinese environment. Places it in a very high trophic level, at least compared to the rest of the animals within the South Chinese environment of which the South China tiger hunts. This also means that it is impacted by the rule of 10 the most out of any other species within the environment. Due to its incredibly high position on trophic levels, it also means that it has less population to distribute around, because it takes a while for the chain to go up. Finally, last of all, at least relating to its placement on trophic levels, it means that its relationship with decomposers is very interesting, because it means that by natural measures, it's the only species that will actively hunt down for South China tigers. And that is, of course, for besides humans. Humans are an example of one of these South China tigers' only real examples of biotic active hunting for South China tigers. But the problem is, because humans came in so naturally, and because they swept through South China tigers with automation, it meant that the Chinese tigers couldn't really adapt, and it made their existence hunting these South Chinese tigers an ecological disturbance for the area as a whole. The main reason these tigers were hunted in the first place was because of their teeth and their fur, because both of which were seen as incredibly exotic due to coming from the jungle and from an incredibly rare animal to find, considering its position as an apex predator. So it was more or less a status symbol. The same went for a lot of stuff like ivory tusks or other furs of lion or cat, considering how elusive these animals seemed to the public eye. Goes, in fact, for majority of the jungle, which is now completely being deforested or harmed by humans for luxury purposes or for energy purposes, such as with greenhouse gases and climate change. Hey, as of now, things are going pretty great for the South China tiger. Oh, I think my house guest has arrived. I beat and killed him several times, so don't mind if he's rude. Knock knock. Who's at the door? It's communism. Mao Zedong. He is an epic gamer, and he has been playing the game of life for years on years now under the ideology of communism, and has rose to the top tiers of all of the dictators that have lived in our world. He is incredibly skilled, mostly just because of the fact that he kills literally anyone that disagrees with him, and even people that don't disagree with him. So to increase the what he did is that he decided, hey, if we want to clean China and make sure that we are a great, wholesome, communist nation, then we have to kill all the animals. Mr. Mao Zedong, you already have one of the highest kill streaks within the game. Do you really need to kill the animals?
You dare disrespect Mao Zedong?
Popular of these was the Four Pests campaign, and most of these were set out to kill a lot of vermin on the side of China from interfering in their development of infrastructure or the power grasp of the Communist Party. And the South China tiger was classified as vermin, so Mao Zedong went into the jungle and said, hey, we're gonna kill you. All of you. Shut. You have no opinion in this, or else we'll kill you. Since then, the South China tiger population had declined rapidly, and until now there was no real effort to get it back up, especially considering that at the time, China was being rather hostile to neighbors that tried to interfere with its environment or general vicinity. Korean War. Now China is a lot more willing to help protect the South China tiger, and has been putting it in containment zones within South Africa to attempt to solve the issue. And I urge you, if you're watching this video now, to help save the South China tigers, and maybe grow back their population in a more sustainable, more friendly environment. Because as of now, the impact that humans have done is astounding to the progress of their species, but it can be recovered, and there have been attempts now to make it recover. So, Save the tigers. Save the tiger, save the tiger, save the tiger, save the tiger, save the tiger.